Basically, I'm treating this as a journal, I would actually it would be kind of like a community journal in a sense, I also would love people to be able to comment down below, on just how they doing, man. Um, that's what it's about, bro. I love creating space for people to be able to express themselves and just how they're feeling. Because again, I know the results of doing that and the growth that comes from it and the feelings that come from it. But yeah, basically when I journal, every time before I start, I literally write down, oh, I mean, how are you feeling, just for, if you guys need assistance with that. That's how I started off, with just how am I feeling and trying to kind of see, like, just things that have bothered me recently, especially during that day, but also writing about the good in the day, the small wins, tracking that. Yo, I feel fucking amazing, bro. I mean, releasing that video last night, I stayed up until, what, 11? Was it 11? No, after 11, almost before 12. You know, had a late night, but I wanted to make sure that I got that video out on the 31st of May. I wanted to get it out last night. And I did it, and I'm super proud of myself, man. I feel really good, man. I feel like I'm finding things that actually align with me, or things I've been finding things that align with me, but now, you know, there's fruits growing from the tree. The daily habits that I've been doing, it feels like they've been stacking up, to this point even, you know. Yeah, bro, like, I feel good, man. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm really grateful for this experience. Yesterday, to go back to about yesterday, yeah, man, that whole journey, that process of me, you guys saw that first video and then getting home, editing it, there was so many like small little challenges that I was facing. It sounds so, these are things that literally throw people off from completing tasks. So yesterday, I had to go do the dishes, right? Usually we have dinner between or between 6 and 7, and yesterday I had to watch like no one was at home, my siblings were all gone, so I had like a lot of dishes to do. And I started getting overwhelmed because I was still trying to edit that video that I wanted to get out and make sure that I sleep on time because I know the next day I have gym. So small things like that, bro, if you don't notice why you're starting to get triggered, if you don't notice why you're starting to feel some sort of way, you start to you can easily just lose control and just be like, oh, fuck this, bro, I give up, it's so quickly, or be like, nah, this is a sign, or like, bro, literally, that's how easily things can just throw someone off, by not understanding yourself and why you think, okay, what feeling is this that I'm feeling right now? Being able to identify that and then be like, okay, in this situation, let me breathe, let me calm down. I know what I need to do. I'm gonna do it. That's what I did last night. And even another incident happened last night where in the kitchen, our dishwasher is fucked up. Our dishwasher's fucked up, so water falls out. Water falls comes out under the dishwasher, so the floor flooded. I had to mop that, and I was still trying to edit, trying to get this video out. I was really intentional about getting the video out today. Yesterday. Well, yeah, but when it was yesterday, I was saying today. I'd recorded that video late in the afternoon. I think around like 4:30. So time-wise wasn't like the best, or yeah, just in general, it wasn't the easiest process yesterday of actually getting that video out there. And finally getting it out there has made me so, I'm so proud of myself, bro. I'm so proud of myself for this journey, the amount of growth that it's taken for me to get to those points. The amount of just work, bro, just working on myself and my mind, just to start to get an understanding of myself and who I really want to be. Yeah, man. But yeah, things like such small things you can allow you to throw you off. And you can't allow things to throw you off, bro. You have to just keep going. Like, and you will feel, you know, when you're doing something that's good for you. So basically, for me, it's a feeling that I get over my chest. Like, just, like, it feels heavy, you know? And it just, it feels like a feeling that's trying to throw me off what I'm doing while I'm, you know, while I'm doing things that I know align with my journey. Like, that's a feeling I get. You have to literally be able to ignore that, ignore it, you know, acknowledge it, but not allow it to control you. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is. You can't allow it to control you. You can acknowledge that feeling of fear and being, you know, but you can't allow it to determine your final decisions. You can't allow it to factor in when you, yeah, just are making decisions for yourself. You know, you shouldn't. Um, so that's literally what I saw yesterday, bruh. Guys, these things, like these experiences that you go through that are so like, they seem so minor, you know, but you start to learn about yourself more. And that's where the journaling comes in for me. You know, being able to write that stuff down and remember it, or write that stuff down and be able to track it and see that down, you know, eventually over time. And it takes quite a while, but you will start to see patterns. You will develop patterns on, like, you'll see, like, okay, I do this when this happens, or at this time of, you know, the night, or whenever, you know, but you start to just gain a better understanding of yourself. That's literally why journaling for me is such a priority. It's a key. Key. Like, really key, you know? So, yeah, but hey, bro, the a nigga's good, bruh. And this morning, you know, based on the feedback that I've been getting about the video, it made me really happy. Very, 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 very happy. You know, people are. I mean, you guys are loving what the video I posted yesterday, and I'm grateful. This morning, on the way back from gym, because I'd seen the messages from people. My dad, I was with my dad, and some random girl, by the way, that I don't know, that DM me on Instagram. Um, you know, that for me was crazy. My first video, I was just like, I was blown away, man. And then my dad also messaged me. He saw the video. Who else? I think. And then a few guys, yeah, just messaged me on Instagram. But the feedback was good, you know. And when I started processing that, like in the car, bro, I was crying, like bawling my eyes out in the car this morning. You know, just that. But I don't know what that crying is. I know it's like not sad tears, you know. I know it's not like a negative thing, but bro, this is not crazy. Like, I was bawling my eyes out. I've never like been so proud of something. I mean, okay, there's a few things I can say with my brand. There's been times I've cried, you know. But for myself, let me say that, like my own babies, you know, like I've never had something or just felt about something like this before in my life. And I was just bawling my eyes out. I was crying in the car, like, yeah, just bawling, bro, because it just feels like I finally, like, I'm here. You know, like, I've been waiting for this period of time, you know, like, I know, like, I've been saying to people, like, yo, and I see now I'm hungry, bro. Like, there's a different type of feeling, a different type of energy that I have, and I've been speaking about it. And now it finally happening and it being out there, and me, like, just, you know, the transition, bro, I finally processed all that, and everything just came out this morning. It was the most insane moment of my life. So that's how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty fucking good. To the point where I'm crying, you know. I'm that happy with my life and what I'm doing, and like, I'm just, man, yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really at peace right now where I'm at. And I know with this journey, you know, like, I do things sometimes, like, if I'm being honest, of course, you know, I know, like, it's not going to be an easy thing. I know I have to be consistent. I know, and that's, you know, it's something that I'm just going to have to deal with. But I know, like, how important this is to me. that it's one of my priorities in life. It's part of my mission of life. This is part of my purpose. This releasing this, like telling, sharing what information that I have and spreading my messages and the way I perceive that. I know that this is part of my purpose, So that's why, again, now I'm going back to yesterday's video, but align with yourself, guys. Like, I've never had a crying moment like that without things that aligned with me. So that happened with my brand when we released our short film. The three of us cried together. We cried together, yeah. Then this happened now today, this morning, I cried on my own, But that just shows you how when you align with something and passion, that feeling you get is not the same as regular things. It gives you a different feeling of life, a different vibration of life. Like that's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm just at another level, like my frequencies are just, like, yo, yeah, bro. But guys, I really want to create a space that people really can just speak about situations. You could, like, in the comments, bro, like, go, like, because, like, you never know, like, it might not even be me that responds to your comment, but someone else will see it and would have experienced the same thing as you, and will be able to at least assist you in that journey, just making your life a little bit easier, just by making someone else's life a little bit easier, literally by commenting. If there's anything you're going through, of course you don't have to, but, but yeah, guys, hey, I also want to just add on about, where I've been at, let's say about a week ago, and I think what's really gotten me to this point, actually, guys, is it's just letting shit be, you know? If I'm reflecting now as I'm speaking, just letting things be and letting things happen has been the key switch for me. Like, I kid you not, I was such a workhorse. Like, if I don't do this amount of work in a day or this set many hours, no, like, now this shit just comes to me naturally. Like, I know what I set out for myself in a day. It was just boom, it's in my head and it's set. And I don't have to think too much about it. I know I thought like that for a reason. I know, like, this is letting shit be, bro. That gives you that ease in life, that calmness, like it's so needed. Just let shit be. Let it be, bro. Just let things be. Man, that for me is the key. Like, once you turn that lock on that door about letting things be, the world you open yourself up to is a world of freedom, a world of self-belief, a world of just being able to back yourself in every situation, because you know that you're not saying these things for no reason, like, or you're not doing these things for no reason. It's things that align with you. These things are coming to your head because it's what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, that's how much you back yourself. That's the doors it opens. You don't give a fuck about what anyone else has to say. You don't give a fuck about what anyone else has to say. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. See, today I took a nap in the afternoon before shooting this, and I kid you not, last year, there's no ways I would have been able to take a nap. I couldn't. I literally couldn't take a nap because I was so wired to like thinking, nah, sleeping during the day, gee, this lazy, no, bruh. You know what lazy is. Lazy is not, let me not call out people, yeah. But you know what lazy is, like, that's not lazy, bro. Like, letting your mind rest, going to sleep. Like, I've only been able recently to start being able to come to the park in the middle of the day, and just kind of chill and meditate and read a book and not feel like I should be doing something else. Like, yo, guys, there's so many things, man. There's so many factors stopping you from living a life of just I don't know how to describe it. Okay, let me not say my life, but being able to create your own reality. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Yes. So being able just to create your own reality with things, and being able to, because when I say create your own reality, you also just like, it's small things like this, literally being able to take a nap during the day. For most people, it's something they literally just can't do because they're working during the week, but if you eventually get to that point where in your life, especially at the beginning in these stages, of course, when you get older, it just starts to get more hectic, but you want to be able to be like, I'm gonna go sleep, right? Like I'm tired, like if you really need to, but you're only able to do that because you back yourself so much of that, how much discipline have, how much, like you trust yourself, like that's the key, man. Like it's start journaling today or go buy a journal. Go buy a journal, um, and just ask yourself, X, how are you feeling? I am feeling like this today, you know. Now, when you see that, you're gonna be like, okay, what is the reason? Oh, because this caused this, I felt like this, or when I was doing this specific thing, I realized that I started to feel like this, or, like being able to track. I'm telling you guys, like, this is free game. Free game. Free game, chief. Free game. Free fucking game, bro. Take it, bro. I kid you not. With this journey as well, I just want to say with journaling, it doesn't even start off perfect. Like I told you guys, I started journaling in matric, and matric, it was just like all over the place. I mean, I couldn't even do it for more than a week straight, a few days. Then last year, I started to get a little bit better. I was on and off, on and off. But now, this year, these past few months, like it's the most consistent I've ever been. Like at least more than half a month of, or at least more than a total of 15 days in a month. I'm sure even way more actually, but that I can guarantee, at least more than half the month of each month of this year, I've journaled, and written things down and how I'm feeling. But especially recently, it's been really consistent, This journey is not simple, like it isn't. Like it doesn't come easy, you need to keep doing it. I'm being serious, like you need to keep doing it. Do not think it's gonna be easy or it's gonna be like, you need to keep doing it, bro. It's the only way. That's the only way. I mean, yeah, bro, you just, so many lessons to learn in life, bro, and just don't rob yourself of the opportunity of life. I'm grateful. Thank you for watching, thank you. I'm just grateful, man. I'm super grateful just for everything that I have. You know, this journey has just been beautiful. There's been so many lows. Right now, as I'm saying, I'm at a real high right now, like this is a high, you know. Um, but it's the beauty of it, bro. It's like it makes it fun. Like no one wants, sometimes you want a comedy movie with a bit of action, like those ones, they hit better than just the comedies, Like you want, like you can't just have a life of normality. Your life requires chaos. Like it requires it. Like it requires it. Like it's not, man. So yeah, gents. Oh, ladies and gents. Um, sorry, I'm just checking the how it looks on my phone. I'm not being disrespectful or anything, but yeah. Shout outs. I don't know. See you guys soon, I guess. I don't even know how to end these videos off, bruh. Like, Mindfulness Mondays. Where have you even heard about that, bro? Come on, G. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. We out.